Some places on Earth don't just test your strength, they test your very existence. Deep inside Siberia lies Yakutia, the coldest inhabited region on the planet, where temperatures fall to an unimaginable -71 degrees Celsius. And in this frozen wilderness live the Yakut nomads. But this winter, something ancient and terrifying began stalking their lands. A creature so massive, the locals only whispered about it in old legends. The Siberian giant bear. Today, we bring you the story of the moment when a nomadic tribe faced the deadliest challenge of their lives, a final battle for survival. In Yakutia, winter is not a season, it's a force. The air slices through skin like a blade. Water freezes in mid-air before touching the ground. For the nomadic tribes, life revolves around reindeer herding, hunting, and surviving months of darkness and deadly cold. But in such extreme conditions, one thing becomes scarce: food. And when food becomes scarce, nature follows only one law: survival of the fittest. One morning, after a harsh night, the tribe woke to something unusual. Gigantic footprints, more than 25 centimeters wide. These were no ordinary bear tracks. They belonged to a creature far bigger, far stronger, and far hungrier. The tribe's elder gathered everyone and spoke in a grave voice. A bear wandering in this cold means only one thing: it is starving. And a starving bear follows no rules. Not animal, not human, not nature's. The nomads feared for their reindeer, their food, and their lives. In the middle of a blizzard night, a young guard spotted movement. A massive shadow, followed by two glowing eyes cutting through the darkness. The giant bear had arrived. Even its silhouette seemed twice the size of a man. The nomad shouted, raised torches, made noise. But the bear kept coming, step by step, closer. Only when a torch was thrust directly in front of it. The bear roared in frustration and slowly stepped back. It retreated into the night. But everyone knew this was just the beginning. At dawn, the tribe discovered devastation. Their food storage was torn open, supplies scattered in the snow, reindeer missing. The bear had returned, stronger, angrier, and desperate for food. The tribe realized, if we don't stop it, this winter will be our last. The nomads devised a plan inspired by ancient Yakut traditions. They would lure the bear into a narrow valley path, where its movement would slow down. Then, using fire, the one thing bears truly fear, they would push it away from the camp. Killing it was the last option. The nomads respected nature, even in danger. That night, the temperature dropped to -71 degrees Celsius. Wind screamed like a living beast, but the nomads stood firm, torches burning bright against the darkness. Suddenly, a thunderous roar tore through the silence. The giant bear was charging. Fast, powerful, unstoppable. The plan worked. The bear entered the narrow path. Torches were thrown ahead of it. Smoke filled the air. The creature roared and swiped at the flames, but it kept coming. One brave young nomad sprinted forward, and threw the largest, burning torch directly in the bear's path. Flames exploded across the snow. Startled, the bear panicked. It stumbled, slipped on the icy ground, and turned away. Moments later, it disappeared into the frozen wilderness. By morning, the tracks showed the bear had retreated deep into the mountains. It never returned. The nomads didn't call it a victory. They called it a lesson. In this frozen world, neither humans nor beasts rule. Nature does. Respect it or perish is the true law of Yakutia.